Hello, welcome to the Original Gamers UK. Finally got a video back on RPG Dreams after I think years, definitely months if not years, of not having anything in the playlist. So I thought now that I've figured out how to use the HD PVR to record Sega Saturn and retro games, what a better way to celebrate that than playing my favourite game of all time on the Sega Saturn, Dragon Force. For any of those that don't know, Dragon Force is an RPG that was made by a very well respected company at the time called Working Designs. They created loads of fantastic RPGs, including Magic Knight, Ray Earth, Albert Odyssey, among others, and this is my favourite of all of them. And basically the idea of this game is, from what you can see here, there's 8 different kingdoms. Only 6 of them are playable before you complete the game, and you basically have to take over the entire continent. So for the purposes of this walkthrough and guide, I'm going to play as Wein, kind of the all-rounder of the game. It starts off with soldier type. There's different types of troops you can have, and it's similar to like Pokemon in the sense that like certain soldier types are better against others and worse against the rest, etc. Okay, so now we come to the main bit of the game, domestic affairs, and this happens each week, week in game time, and then you get to come here and organise different things such as increasing troops, giving people items, asking captives if they want to join. So I'm going to start off just by searching for an item. So basically, if someone's intelligence, i.e. Nina's intelligence is above 70 or over, they can search for items, or sometimes people. She'll probably find people with it being the first week. There you go, and I can tell by his response he's going to join me. So I've already got an extra general, which is quite useful for this point in time. But I'm just going to get straight on with the main game, because there's quite a lot to cover, so I hope you guys will keep up with me. Okay, so I'm the White Castles, and basically the idea of the game, I'll pause it quickly, is to take this is a very quick rundown of what you're meant to do in the game, just does that, is basically to take over this entire continent. And as you can see, there's lots of different coloured castles and well, flags, lots of different nations. Yeah, and so your idea is to bring them all together under one flag, being white, which is Highland under Wein's rule. Okay, so we just got Shadow, he's not recruited yet. So here's my theme: Wein, Roger, Nina, Gallum and Link. That would be the team, obviously, without Shadow. They're my main generals. So the main ones we're probably going to be focusing on at the minute are going to be Wein, Roger and Gallum. They're like my strongest people at the minute. So I'm going to go and send someone to go and fight Hilga and Rock, which I think will be Wein. So I'm gonna go with Link and Wein, actually, not Nina. And you'll see why I'm doing this later. Shadow here. I'm just going to say this to you, actually in terms of like giving you a guide and a walkthrough, I'm actually really confident that I'm going to tell you things about this game that no one else will know, or at least it won't be very well known, because not a lot of people have heard of the game or have played it, or would have played it to the extent that I have. So for example, in Wein's storyline, basically up here, Tiris, at this point in the game, is one of the worst. Archer is the worst troop type in the game. Her health is shockingly bad. 127 is the maximum health, so even though it doesn't seem that that's far off 80, she's actually one of the lowest characters at this point in time, health-wise. MP's really bad for her. That's less than what she would start on in her main game. She'd start with 7 MP. So yeah, Tiris would automatically join you once you beat this castle up here. But what a lot of people don't know is if you just avoid that castle completely, not the army outside, but just the castle, she will never join you. You can go really, really close to her. So if you don't want the hassle of having to level up a really terrible Tiris, that's what you do. And there's going to be more facts like that on the way. But I don't want to make your mind explode too fast with this game. Ten on 10. So you're about to see the actual fighting mechanic of the game. There is, honestly, this is why I can't believe, and I'm not talking about Dragon Force 2 or the remake, there's nothing else that plays like this game. If there is, someone tell me. I want another game like this that's got these kind of, you know, this kind of style of fighting and it leveling up and just everything I want in a game. And it's such a good real-time strategy, honestly. Okay, so we've both got soldier type, so it's all even really. Rock doesn't have a special move, but I'm going to do a classic in all games, a Sonic Boom. So your bread and butter for pretty much every single soldier is a Sonic Boom. Hits soldiers and the general. So it looks like this is going to go to a duel. A duel happens when both generals don't have any troops left, and then they come to the middle of the screen and they fight it out one-on-one. A bit of luck involved, but also that's when it comes down to what stats you've got, like mainly strength. So he might run away after the next hit. No, okay. You might run away now though. You do get the chance to whether to duel or retreat. I'm going to take my chances. Yeah, he's left, he's ran. A lot of thieves, as you'll notice, will run. So now we'll go against the leader, Hilga. With my king, let's go Wein. And what you'll be able to notice from Wein is he's, as I said at the start, all-rounder. His stats are very average across the board. 100 health, 5 MP, bog standard with 30 soldiers. Okay, so Hilga's doing breach formation, so she's coming towards me. So it says there what she's doing. So I'm going to go for this, pincer attack. I'm going to stand by this time. So you can see her formation is going to have to go right between my soldiers. And I'm going to Sonic Boom. And hopefully take off about 5 or 6 troops, I would have thought. Sonic Boom! Come on, one more. There you go, 5. And Hilga does have a move, there you go, that's why I intentionally didn't do mine, just so you can see it. Shimmer's Dagger, so my MP bar has now dropped, so I've got to wait to be able to use my special move again. Which could be a bit of a pain now that their soldier are wiping mine out, actually, quite. Let's go, soldier, let's go. And that's where your command skill, you have a strength skill, an intelligence skill, and a command skill. And command is basically the effectiveness of your troops. And now she's probably going to run. There you go. So they both ran away. Yeah, and they both got away. There's a chance then when people retreat, you have a chance to actually stop them and you take them captive, even if they've ran, depending on how low their health is. And so what I'm going to do now is there's another castle here. The grey castles mean they don't belong to any nation, they're their own nation. So Hickis, 10 cavalry. So my choices are 10 cavalry, Rudger, really Nina, or Gallum. And what I'm going to do, because I don't plan on using Nina at this point, maybe not ever, we'll see how things go. Hilger and Rock are going to be coming back. Yeah. I might give both fights to Link. Actually, no, I can't, because see, if I use Link, it's going to go straight to a duel, and they'll both just run away again. So I'm going to have to use Wein. But the amount of points you get for leveling up for someone who's on no health with no troops, not very high. Not very high at all. I very much doubt you will, Rock. I very much doubt you're going to take me on single-handedly and win. Especially without any special move. Woo! Follow the troops. Go, soldier, go! He's going to kick Rock's ass. I believe. Here he goes. Oh, he failed. Yay! And so now I have Rock as a captive. And Hilger soon to follow. I hope. And yeah, I have seen this before actually, where Hilger will get hit once and she runs away again. If she does that, I'm just gonna let her run and go back to my castle. But I should be okay. It's not very often she does that twice. Next hit. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I got both of those now. And then I'm going to try and give you one more fight for this week. I should have enough time. I didn't really look at the timer. So that's your command skill. It's weird, like this here leadership is actually command. No health. I'll just quickly show you these stats. There you go. So on the left hand side, strength 72, intelligence 64, and command 87. Right. Let's go back to Highland. Oh, I've got plenty of time to get there. Yep, so because Hickus has got cavalry, I don't want to be sending any soldiers or samurai, because they're terrible against cavalry, so I'm just going to go for a 50-50 cavalry. But unlike Hilger and Rock, who are just fighting in a town, this one's going to be fighting in a castle, so he's going to have the benefit of his terrain effect. So his troops will have a natural advantage within his castle. That's what I'm saying about a game for 1996. Got a lot going on. And I'm hoping you'd agree it's got some fantastic music, this game. So depending on who you play as, you'd have a different theme tune. This is Wein's theme tune. Here we go, Gallon. And then see how it skipped a bit and he went off screen and then came back on? He would have said something different if you'd had Wein in the army. But because I've sent just Gallon, you just get that. Yeah, I'm cooler because I don't have a helmet on. I go into war without a helmet on. That's how Gallon rolls. What formations have we got? Let's go for a raid. This is kind of cool formation. I don't use it very often. So basically, as they're going to come to attack me, I'm going to send the bottom pack around the side. Actually, I might do that now. And they're going to go right round to the enemy in general. Now I'm just hoping he doesn't do Sonic Boom yet. Give him a chance to get rid of his cavalry. There we go. It's a very, very strong tactic. Oh dear. So if I get that last cavalry. One Sonic Boom. Missed. No. Oh, there you go. There's his Sonic Boom. A bit late for that Hickus. Hickus is one that there is a common theme within this game. There's certain characters who look like women who are men, and there's other characters who look like men who are women. I don't know if that's intentional, but I've got a feeling Hickus is one of them, and I can never remember. Obviously, to me, it looks like a man, but it might not be. There's loads, really weird. Yeah, him. Okay, so he is normal, but yeah, there's some who aren't. And that's all I'm going to be doing for this week. So now this is where... So the reason I sent Shadow here is because now I have 4 castles rather than just sticking with the original 2 or 3. The more castles you have, the more awards you'll be given as a bonus popularity at the end of the week. And I can use those bonus awards for Wein and then give the ones he gained in battle to someone else. Hence why I've left Nina there. But I'm going to use Wein's awards and give them to Nina. Cutscene. See, that's confusing. She looks like the knight. Would you like to see her? But then they're going on to the thief, which makes me think that Hickus is actually meant to be a she. Because Hickus was the knight. Anyway. Damn right, I'm the king of Highland. Bow down to me as your god. Well, I would say I'd take him out, but then that would mean that Tyrus would join me. So sorry, that won't be happening for a long time. The Flash Knights? Yeah. I'll be taking those Flash Knights, don't you worry. They can join my team. Yeah, I don't care, Rock. You can rot in prison for all I care. A level 1 who has no special moves. So here you pop her out 2 awards. So, gained extra. I've got 2. And I might give them both to cavalry. And so here's the list of people who fought, and then they're the people who have earned the awards. Whether or not you give them to those characters is entirely up to you. As said, I'm going to give Weins to Nina, and then I'm going to give one to Link. And then I might actually give the other one to Hilga. And the reason for Hilga is because her troops are terrible, but I do like using her, even though she can be an absolute pain in the arse to level up. And then this is the other thing you can do at the end of the week. You can fortify instead of searching to try and make your castle more powerful to give you better terrain effect. And of course, because it's me and she failed. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first week, guys. Join us again for some more. I'm going to be doing, if this is something you guys want, I'm going to keep this playthrough going and upload at least one video a week with the walkthrough. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later.